On a crisp autumn morning, when the air smelled of earth and burning leaves, an artist named Eleanor sat in a sunlit studio overlooking the hills. The room was a mix of beauty and chaos. Canvases leaned against walls and jars of paintbrushes stood on cluttered shelves. Yet in the center of it all stood a single haunting canvas, her unfinished masterpiece. Eleanor had poured her soul into this painting for months. It was meant to be her magnum opus, a work that told her story in color and form. But each time she stood before it, brush in hand, doubts crept in. The balance felt off, the colors too timid and the shapes too hesitant. It was a reflection of her fears, her insecurities, and no matter how much she tried, she couldn't finish it. One evening, in a moment of utter frustration, she set the brush down and walked away, leaving the painting abandoned in a corner of the studio. Years passed. Eleanor moved on, taking on simpler works that felt lighter, less personal. She told herself the unfinished painting wasn't important. It was just a mistake, an experiment best forgotten. But deep down, every time she thought of it, she felt a familiar pang of regret, wondering if it could ever have become something more. The painting remained hidden away, gathering dust, until one day a new visitor entered Eleanor's studio, a young boy named Max. Max was her neighbor's curious son, full of questions and an insatiable imagination. He often wandered the studio while his mom stopped by for tea. Though Eleanor had taught him to tread gently around the artwork, his bright eyes were drawn to the neglected canvas tucked into the corner, shrouded in shadows. "What's that one?" Max asked one day, pointing at it. Eleanor glanced over from her easel. For a moment, she thought about brushing off his question, but something in his curious gaze made her pause. With a sigh, she walked over and pulled the canvas into the light. "This," she said, brushing off a layer of dust, "was supposed to be something special, but not every painting finds its ending." Max tilted his head, studying it with quiet intensity.